My name's Parlay. I'm part of the Joint Empire Troupe. I'm all about, honestly, just having a good time making music and creating with people, you know. I think it brings out the best in a lot of people. I like creating with good people, nice people. Because,
good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes, exactly, right. Because that's all what it's all about, honestly. I'm not trying to create, like, a toxic environment and stuff, because there is some, like, bad stigma about the music industry in a nutshell. And like we've all heard, you know, the ins and outs of some of the bad things, but I want to bring all the good things to the front, you know, and be like, oh, you know what, you can make it in your own way, you know, you can make it in being a good person instead of having to step on people to get to where you want.
Sell your soul.
Yeah,
so
right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And to me, like, selling your soul isn't necessarily physically selling your soul to the devil. It's more going against yourself, like what you believe in, to get to somewhere.
Your inner voice.
Yeah, right. And that that's like, to me, that's what selling your soul is. And I see a lot of people do it all the time, but for me, like, you know, good things take time. I'm not in a rush. I can be making music my whole life. So
what got you into music?
Well, when I was younger, I got into some troubles, you know. I mean, you live and you learn, but I couldn't go anywhere for a while. I got a little stir crazy and I didn't know what to do, so I just downloaded like a music production program online, and I started just making music. And each member of my family is musical in their own way.
Oh, that's
my
awesome.
father played saxophone. My mother played all the woodwinds.
Oh, wow.
Flutes, piccolo, oboe, everything. And then my brother, he's a heavy metal musician, so he plays.
That's cool.
Yeah, he plays all the instruments: guitar, bass, but mostly drums.
So
that's kind of what I like. I like drums a lot, which naturally got me into more of the hip hop side. But it's funny because we were raised under the same roof, me and my brother. But he was heavy metal, and I'm hip hop.
Yeah.
But we can appreciate, you know, just the music part of it. So spending a lot of time alone at home, you know, and you know how that goes. So I needed an outlet, and creating was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. And you know, it's gotten me through a lot of tough times past and in the recent past as well, so I'm sure everyone can relate.
Yeah, so would you say your lyrics are like very personal, like to you as who you are as a person?
I would say, yeah, in certain songs, yeah. I mean, everyone, you know, I like to have fun, so like not all there are some, you know, songs that are more on the emotional side, which I consider myself more emotional than your average Joe, which is good and bad, but mostly good.
Yeah.
But, you know, I got, you know, that side of me, and then I got the fun side, and then I got the other side, you know, that I need to get stuff out, and it's very therapeutic for me. So, and luckily, you know, I have a really wonderful business partner who really brings out that, and I'm not afraid to bring that side of me out in front of, because I know there's no judgment, and that's kind of what I bring professionally to everyone else that comes in here that wants to create and everything, because I don't want to be judged, so I'm not going to judge. I just want, you know, to bring the best side of that, you know, emotion out and make it into something tangible.
You want to create a safe space.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be a safe space. I want people to come here to have fun. I want people to come here if they're not feeling good, to brighten their day up. You know, however I can help, you know, because music has helped me so much, and I want to give back.
Yeah. So what would you say your biggest dream for your music career is?
My biggest dream, man, I haven't thought about that, to be honest. My biggest dream would be just to be able to perform with, you know, a couple of my idols. I like New York style hip hop and stuff, like East Coast stuff. And I like Action Bronson a lot. A lot of people tell me I sound and kind of look like him a little bit.
There you go.
But
get those vibes out there. It can happen.
I would love to collab with Action Bronson. I went to a couple of his shows when he came over to Tampa and Orlando. Mayhem Loren, which is kind of the same people that are on, you know, F That's Delicious. You know, work with a couple of the best producers, in my opinion. I would love to work with like someone like a Mike Dean, if you ever heard of him before. He makes a lot of stuff for like The Weeknd and a lot of the pop stuff, synthy stuff, which is cool. I would love to work with Griselda Gang. I don't know if you know who they are, but they're a little more gangster than I am. So, yeah, pretty much just working with people that I listen to. I feel like once I start, I mean, I'm gonna get there. I'm not worried about that. But
get those vibes out there.
But I would love to work with someone that I listen to on the daily, and I would have loved to work with Mac Miller because he's one of my favorites for sure. But
R.I.P.
You know, rest in peace. I just, you know, lived through him, I guess. Yeah. But that's kind of my what I would love to do.
Dream checklist.
Yeah, right? Right? Be on stage with any of those guys would be just amazing. So.
Well, there you go. You put it out in the universe, so now it's going to happen.
It's there. It will happen. Got a lot of music coming out. I got The Giving Tree coming out on March 8th. I look forward to that. And then I got probably like 4 or 5 other songs I'm going to release throughout the year, and just be on the lookout for some content.
Where can people find you on the socials?
You can just find me at Parlay Music Official on Instagram. And you can still get to me vicariously through our website at jointempiretroop.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Peace.
I'm K So. I'm part of the Joint Empire Troupe, one of the co-founders of the Joint Empire Troupe. I'm a producer, I write, I DJ, I play guitar, I play piano, I give lessons. I'm just a musician.
Okay. And what got you into music?
Oh man, I've loved music my whole entire life. I started playing piano around 6th grade, and it was because my sister, who's 5 years younger than me, she started playing piano, and I saw that she started getting good in like 2 months, and I was like, okay, if she can get good in 2 months, then I can. That doesn't take long, let me try.
Yeah.
And so I started doing it, and it just took off from there. I had friends that played guitar, and I picked up the guitar and diddled around on that and just ended up getting one, and yeah, the rest is history, really.
So are you self-taught?
I had traditional lessons for piano. My teacher realized right away that yes, reading music was good and I knew how to, but I was more watching her hands and listening.
Okay.
And so I do by ear. So from then on. And guitar, I'm self-taught and YouTube University whenever I need to figure out something.
What inspired you to start Joint Empire Troupe?
I really didn't honestly know what I wanted to do or be with my life. I pursued psychology. I got a psychology job, which the kids that I worked with were wonderful and everything, but I just didn't appreciate the system put into place for these kids, which made me sad. And it took a lot out of me, honestly. To deal with that, I started making music with my partner Cameron. Slowly, we just started doing more, and then realizing, you know what, I think we can monetize this a little bit. And so we funded our first studio with DJing, and we got a DJ gig before we even knew how to DJ. The guy just liked our vibe. He was like, "You guys DJ?" We looked at each other and we went, yeah, we could DJ. Came on back. Well, we got aboard that night, learned how to DJ that night and stuff, and the rest is history.
That's awesome.
That helped fund our first studio, which was in a storage unit. And we just kept on going, and eventually I was able to quit my psychology job, and now I just do this full time, which is awesome.
That is completely awesome. It makes sense that you were spotted by your vibes, and people noticed that.
I'd say so. We have pretty infectious vibes, and I'd say we're a good time.
Yeah, for sure. Some places we can see you guys performing.
Oh yeah, you can catch us every Friday and Saturday at Rusty's Cape Coral. That's our residency. They love us there. We love them. They're great. We bring the vibe, you know. It's an outside venue, so there's volleyball, cornhole, people just can drink by the bar, they can bring their dogs, you know. It's a vibe. It's a nice spot. And it's in that, if you're not familiar with Cape Coral, it's downtown Cape Coral, and we kind of control the vibe of the whole Bermuda Triangle area with our sound and stuff.
There you go.
We started out playing at this place called Coconut Falls, which isn't a place anymore. I think now it's called Naughty Parrot. So we started out there. Then COVID happened, which kind of shut down everything, and that's when we really had to, you know, buckle down and realize, like, are we about this, man? Are we going to do this? Are we going to stick to it? And we did, you know, we perfected our craft more, and then fortunately through, you know, some people that we knew, word got out more, and then we found out they were looking for a DJ, and here we are today.
There you go.
But we also have done weddings. We've performed all the way like out in Miami. Every year we take a company retreat to make sure that we get out of state, really push ourselves a little bit more, reset for the next year. The year before we did North Carolina, which was beautiful. And then this year we went to Arkansas, which was also wonderful as well. So we do a bit of traveling and stuff. We have more travels in the future, but I'm not going to jinx them up right now. So.
Fair. So what are some of your biggest dreams with your music and your business? Where are you wanting to see yourself?
I just want to do this my whole life. That's really what it comes down to it. I know eventually my music's going to get bigger, more people are going to hear it just over time and everything, so I'm not really stressed about that. I'm going to make good music now because it's still going to be new music to them later. So it doesn't matter when they listen to it, I know they're going to listen to it, and I'm just going to keep getting better and better.
Where can people find you on the socials?
You can find me at The Music of K So.
Okay.
Or you can find me vicariously through Joint Empire Troupe. Just search that up and I'm right there, jointempiretroop.com. As of right now, I have a song called Bayside that's gonna be coming out maybe towards the end of March, early April. That's with Chase Rhyme. It's a really awesome vibe. It's more Miguel kind of vibes, more, you know, catch me at the Bayside. So.
Okay, dope. Well, thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much. This was fun.
I'm a